Hi guys, welcome back. This is Frankie again, feeling these middle school vibes of sitting on my floor. I made myself a little drink and yeah, let's hang out. So, speaking of having a little drink, I don't know. There's some witches out there or some people out there that are like, drinking lowers your vibration. I don't drink alcohol. That is so low vibration. And I'm like, girl, if anything, I feel like alcohol raises my vibration. It makes me like, I don't know, I feel like it really like kicks down my ego. And like every time I've given a reading when I was like a little bit tipsy, it was just like And I think it's because I have a lot of spirit guides that like to drink. Obviously, I can't be drunk every single time I have a reading or give a reading, so I usually, try to leave out like a little shot glass of some Jameson, because I fuck with Jameson really hard for some reason. And I'm just like, all right, that is y'all's. Have fun, you know. Obviously, I can't be drunk 24/7, but thought this would be fun. And I'm in my jammies, getting nice and comfortable. But anyway, tonight, the reason I am hanging out with you all is because I want to share with you how to manifest your desires using tarot cards. So I know that usually like tarot cards are used for divination, fortune telling, tapping into our subconscious, but you can use tarot cards for multiple things. And at the end of the day, each picture that is in a card harvests or harvests or holds a certain type of energy, right? Or a certain type of vibration. So, what you can do is instead of getting a reading to see what cards come out, you can pull cards for yourself and put those out and attract that vibration or attract that energy into your life. So, for example, sippy sip. Say, for example, I am wanting to explore the dating realm, right? And I kind of want to get back out there and start dating again. So, for that, I would pick the Two of Cups. So, in the Two of Cups, we see two people that are kind of sharing a drink or maybe giving a little toast. You can kind of tell, like, their posture is like kind of like head kind of down. You can tell they're maybe shy and meeting for the first time. So what you can do, you can do many things with this. You can carry this card around in your wallet. You can stick it in your bra. Um, you can keep it in your purse, just somewhere on your person daily, and look at it and then just feel that energy of the card and imagine visualize what it is that you want, how you want this to manifest, and what you want this to bring to you. And that vibration is constantly with you, and you're drawing it and you're attracting it to yourself. So that is an example. And say, you are going through, say you just got out of a relationship and you're kind of wanting to go through that healing process, and you really want to bring in those healing vibes and those nourishing vibes to you. So your focus would be the Star. So the Star is all about hope, it's all about healing and nourishment, and just like, I don't know, I just feel like when you go through trauma, like it's like hot. Like, I don't know, some people feel like trauma is very cold, but I feel like to me trauma is very hot, and all I want to do is like immerse myself in some cool water and just like, yeah, just let that cool down and let that wash everything away, and let that like um let that heal my body. um So, you can sleep with this card underneath your pillow. So as you sleep, when we sleep is when our body does it the most healing. So you can sleep with this under your pillow, under your bed. You can leave it by your bedside table, light a little candle next to it, and then just really focus on those healing vibrations coming into your life. If you are, say you're in a relationship right now and you're ready to take it to the next step, and you want the other person to propose, or you want to get married. So what you can do now, we're going to go into combinations. So you can either carry one card with you that has that one vibration that I've just showed you, or you can carry around combinations of cards to tell a story of what it is that you want to manifest into your life. So, for example, say you're already in a relationship and you guys have been together really long term. So, that is represented in the Lovers card. And you would want to combine that with the Hierophant, because the Hierophant represents unions. Whenever you see like the Lovers and the Hierophant combined, that is a good indicator that a wedding is going to happen, or a proposal is around the corner, or some sort of official spiritual union is going to happen. So you can carry these two cards with you, sleep with them under your pillow. You can add them if you have like a love jar, if you have a herb jar, for love, you can put these cards in that jar, and that way that vibration is all cooking up in that jar for you. If you are going through a tough time or having a tough week, and you kind of feel like you need that strength, or you want to be reminded of your own strength, then just pull that card, strength card. She's right here. You kind of take a look at it, and the lion represents a lot of things. The lion can represent our struggles. The lion can represent our inner beast that we're trying to tame. But as you can see here, she has no problem, taming that. And this card honestly reminds me of me and Sasha. Every time Sasha eats something that she's not supposed to, I literally have to do this to her and open up her jaws and try to see what it is that she ate and take it out. So this kind of reminds me of me and her. But yeah, so that is another example. And you can even do as many as three card combinations. So this combination I created if somebody is wanting to get pregnant. If you're wanting to get pregnant and you're with somebody and you're ready to start planning a family, the combination that I suggest would be the Empress. The Empress is all about fertility, mother, giving birth, creation. There's a lot of symbols in this card. That, for example, this little shield right here, or this little thing. It has the symbol of Venus on it, and Venus represents like that divine feminine energy. And yeah, and you can see how she's very like full figured. She ain't missing no meals. Like her body, her hips are like birth giving hips, and she is like, I'm ready to pop out a baby. Like I was made for this. Like this is what I do. I create. I give birth not only to children, but I give birth to ideas, to dreams. I bring things into the universe through my divine womb. and also the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups again has the element of water, and that new beginning, especially if it's going to be your first child. I would recommend that. And then also the Sun, because the Sun has a little baby riding into the world and is happy to come into the world and is just ready to show the world what they're made of. Yes, and then actually another card that you can combine this with is, let me see if I can find it really quick. Looking. Here we go. Is the Nine of Cups. So 9 representing 9 months, and cups representing water. So you can also add that to that combination. You can put them on your vision board. You know, maybe in between the mattress, if you know what I mean. And yeah, and just call that energy into your life. If you're trying to manifest money, I would suggest the Ace of Pentacles, or even just the King of Pentacles. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, or if you have a side business that you're trying to grow, I would definitely recommend always carrying the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles with you, because he rules enterprise, business, entrepreneurship, wealth management, and things like that. So I would do that. If you just casted a spell, or maybe you're just trying to feel more magical. I know a lot of us that want to get back into spell casting or getting back into manifesting. We kind of need to feel that again. You know what I mean? If we stay away from it for too long, our ego kind of creates that block and creates this feeling of disbelief in magic. So you can carry the Magician around with you, or just put him on your mirror, put him on your bathroom mirror, somewhere where you're going to see it every day and be reminded of that energy, and feel that energy so that it comes into your life. One thing that I've done, going back to jars, is whenever you're creating like intention jars, you can add tarot cards to them. You can buy on Amazon, there are like these mini decks, and they're literally like this big. And you can buy these little mini decks that are really, really cheap, and that way you can use those little cards to put inside of the jar, depending on how big it is, and or just maybe sticking that little card inside of your wallet, because I know these are large and they may not fit in a lot of those discreet places. So you can buy like those mini decks, and those can basically fit anywhere, and you can keep those on you. One thing that I've done is, so this is my money jar. So I have coins in here, I have bay leaves, I have some $2 bills, and some crystals in here. And then also I loved this deck. I didn't use it for reading people after all when I had received it, because it wasn't what I expected. These cards they're very small and they're very narrow, and I like the traditional sized cards. So I didn't use these, and you know, I kept them put away for a really long time. And a friend that I had at the time was like, don't worry, like one day the answer is gonna come to you on how it is that you're going to use that deck. And I loved it because of like the holographic feature. But they were just too little, and they just didn't feel right when using them with people or giving readings. So finally it did come to me, and I was like, what a beautiful card and beautiful holographic image to add to my money jar. So if you look closely, you can see that I have the King of Pentacles here in my money jar, and some cinnamon and just things that I've added. This green stuff is wax from when I burn a green candle on top of it every now and then. If you would like for me to make a video about how to create a money jar, definitely let me know in the comments, and of course I will give you what you want. And yeah, so that is my foolproof way of how to manifest things into your life, energies into your life, to fast track certain things with tarot cards. So hopefully you guys can go out there and use this method. And if you do use this method and something happens, I definitely want to hear about it. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Every single one of my subscribers that I've gained in the last few months, well, month really. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you are new to my channel and stumbled across this video, and if you liked what you saw, and if you liked the vibe, come and hang out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you're always up to date with my videos and when I put something out. Also follow me on Instagram. I have daily posts there for you to see. And alright, y'all, stay blessed, bless up, manifest, and we'll hang out again soon. Bye.